Hi, my name is Emma. I work for British Friendly, and Adam asked me to put together a short video diary about my experiences working from home. Working from home isn't alien to me. For the last 5 years or so, I have worked from home for about half the week. But obviously working from home full time, not seeing anybody, and particularly because I live by myself, certainly is a bit of a shift in terms of what I'm used to. But hey, you know, it's the right thing to do. We've all got to crack on and do it. So here I am, working from home all the time, and you might be looking, well, hold on a minute, is she actually even at home? That doesn't really look like a house to me. Well, kind of true. I do have a house. There it is. But I'm also lucky enough to have a camper van. So this is where I am at the moment. The reason I'm here is because it's been so lovely and sunny the last few days. So it's been really nice to be able to sit outside pretty much and have the door open. I also have some very lovely neighbours. So whilst I can't actually interact with them properly, it's been nice to be able to see them come and go. I can wave at them, say hello, that kind of thing. So it's just been a nice space to be in rather than being in my dining room, which is where I normally do work. So I'll just give you a quick tour. It's only a small space. I'm all set up with a desk and my laptop. There is the front of the van. Upstairs, not really upstairs, but there's a bed up there. The obligatory bunting for camper van owners. It's a great space. If you're ever tempted to get a camper van, I can definitely recommend it. And my buddy, my little working from home buddy, is Molly, my little cocker spaniel. And those of you who have got pets, I'm sure are massively appreciating them at the moment, spending more time with them. In terms of working from home, I guess my biggest tip would be to have a routine as much as you possibly can. Get up, get dressed, breakfast, exercise, drink, whatever you would normally do before going into the office. Do try and do those things, because while sitting in your PJs is very tempting, and I'm not going to lie, yes, I have done it. It's certainly better though, trying to get yourself into the right frame of mind for work to actually be properly dressed. It's also better if you ever get a delivery and a knock on your door to be answering in your clothes rather than your PJs. So that's my biggest tip, I guess. My second one would be to make sure that you stay hydrated. For those of you that are in offices where there's regular tea rounds, it could be quite easy to forget to make sure that you're drinking water, tea, coffee, whatever it is that you would normally do. And staying hydrated is really important. That's one of the, obviously, the key things that we've all been advised to do for coronavirus. So stay hydrated, make sure you've got some water, make sure you're making yourself plenty of drinks, because it is very easy to lose track of time. And in terms of losing track of time, it's also very easy to forget to stand up and move around. I have an Apple Watch. There are other watches available, obviously, but I have an Apple Watch. So it does obviously prompt me to stand up and move around if I haven't done so for a while. But if you are the type of person that might forget to do that, like me ordinarily, then set yourself a reminder, because moving around is really important to make sure that you're not just sitting at a desk, because obviously that's not particularly healthy. Do try and exercise as much as possible as well. Get out and get some fresh air if that's easily available to you. Not everybody obviously has a garden or a balcony, I appreciate that, but if you can, try and get out. I'm lucky to have Molly, she needs a walk, so that's my prompt to get out, but do try and do that too. One of the other things about working from home, whilst it's really good in terms of giving you flexibility, one of the challenges is, and people who know me will tell me off now for not taking my own advice, but it is really easy not to remember to switch off. You just get bogged down, you know, you're in the zone, you're carrying on working, and it could be 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night before you actually switch off. That's not good. So please do try and set some parameters to make sure that you are having a fair work-life balance for yourself, because mentally, and let's face it, our mental health, we've all got challenges at the moment given the social isolation. Just try and make sure that you're looking after yourself in the home as well, and making sure that you do switch off at an appropriate time for you. There are a few pluses, I guess, to the situation. So like lots of other businesses, British Friendly has introduced lots of new practices to cope with the situation, and one of them has been to introduced video conferencing for us. And for me, who doesn't have a household of people to interact with every day, it's actually been really good to be able to not only hear their voices, but see their lovely little faces at 9:30 every morning. So I think that's been really helpful from a work point of view, but from a social point of view as well. I'm seeing more of my friends using, WhatsApp, FaceTime, that kind of thing, in terms of the looking at people rather than just listening to them and sending text. So I think that's really important to try and carry on doing that, and do that as much as possible if that's something you're not currently doing, because when you're not seeing people, even though you can't physically be with them, but to actually see their face on a screen, it certainly helps to give you a far better social interaction with them. So I think that's probably enough for me. So most importantly, I hope you all really do stay safe. Let's hope this doesn't continue for too long so that we can all get back to some sort of normality. But take care of yourself. So from me and little Molly, bye.